on my screen. Okay, there's one. And you tell me, what do you think about these pictures? You don't like.
Yeah.
Of course, I know.
Wow.
So, like, yeah, you know that.
Can they eat all?
Ah, no, it's like you know that, especially in YouTube. Have you ever watched ASMR videos? Like, they eat a lot of food in
Yes.
front of the camera and they record. They have a lot of followers all around the world. Have you ever watched?
Yes. I
And what do you
um
think about this
I
type?
have what? It's not. It's house. Their house. The house. It's not good
Of course, it's
because
not.
we a little we should um we better to it's better to eat enough.
Of course. But actually, they do this to make money, you know that.
Oh
So,
yeah.
yeah, of course. It's like, definitely for money. So when you share something on social media, so of course there are some tricks, and that is really interesting. I will show you. That is really interesting that, you will see that, for example, in 1 hour, this
Hmm.
amount of food is too much, but they eat, but actually they don't. But as you know, they don't do this because if they do, of course, they will become really fat in a short period of time. So it's not
Hmm.
possible. So, but they have some tricks. So we will watch
Yeah.
with.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course they have tricks. And now, let's see. Actually, we want to talk about ludic ways. So what is that? Uh, sometimes I don't know this is lively and full of fun, but what fun? Sometimes it's ridiculous. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
It's something like it's playful. I know it's fun, but I don't know. Maybe it's characterized by play. So this we say ludic. So actually, I don't like because when you behave in an aimless way,
Hmm.
so I think to behave and to make fun in an aimless way. There is no aim, you know? So,
Hmm.
so it's like, just you want to make fun. So that is the meaning of ludic. So for
Ludic.
example, kitten, baby cats, that
Hmm.
they do something and they're really playful. Just, they behave in a way that actually they make you have, I don't know, they make you laugh. So that is ludic. So I enjoy watching the ludic behaviors of my kittens. So of course it's really cute, but for people, it really helps me reduce stress after a long day of hard work. What do you think? Nowadays, especially on Instagram, most of people, they record some videos when they are, I don't know, dancing, doing some, I don't know, like ridiculous things without any aim. And of course, they have lots of followers. So what do you think about this type of behavior?
Used to watch the um loaded video on
Yeah,
the TikTok or Facebook, and yes, I agree with you that
yeah,
uh, it's do with aimless aimless way.
yeah, of course, aimless, of course.
Mm.
So do you find it positive or negative?
Yes, maybe it's positive for
Yeah,
someone they want to, but it's a type of entertainment for
of
someone.
course, of
Yes.
course, of course. Well, and this one, eating disorder. So yeah, of course. So eating disorder. So actually, there it can be kind of problem, of course, and we actually say anorexia. So you know that anorexia is like for example, as you can see, it's like a mental illness. The people eat far too little, and why? Because they are not happy with their bodies. So that is eating disorder. So actually there is no balance. So, and stress can be, as you can see here, one of the major causes of eating disorder. So it's something mental, not physical. So some people think, okay, why? For example, this model or this person doesn't eat, or maybe why they eat too much. It's something mental that they can't control because they are not happy. Okay, when someone has an eating disorder, actually, these problems, they have maybe some problems that affect their eating behaviors. So, and maybe their feeling about food and about their body. So, it can actually affect people's mental health, and of course it can cause some serious harm to person physical health, not only mental, so physical. Well, and do you know anyone who has eating disorder?
Yeah, my yeah, maybe my sister-in-law and
Yeah.
my mother-in-law.
Ah.
They, yeah. Actually, they don't eat. They 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 don't eat too too much or too little.
Ah.
Maybe my sister-in-law it it's too little.
Ah. Too little.
Yeah, too
Yeah.
little. And my mother-in-law um
Yeah.
doesn't want to eat. Um, she has extremely thoughts. It is I she looked at the food and she uh, analyzes
Ah.
it's good or it's not good, and
Yeah.
she doesn't want to eat this food, and she will eat this. It's uh,
It's perfect.
difficult for me to serve my mother-in-law because she aware of her her health. Um,
Yeah, of
she
course.
she 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 care much about her health.
It's really good,
Yeah.
actually. It's really good. So it's really
Yes, that's good, but
too
extremely
much. It's too
too
much.
much. Yeah, too
Over
much.
again, over. The problem again,
Over,
over.
over,
Yeah, of
over.
course. Yeah. And some people, for example, I remember that I used to have a friend in the past. So I remember that really she avoided, for example, socializing, especially, for example, joining meeting or somewhere that she felt like they had food, because she didn't want to eat. And it was really, I don't know, it's really unusual, really weird to me. I was like, yeah, really? So how? I remember that she spent a lot of time just worrying about her weight. So just, for example, I remember, oh, I drank water, so I think I gained weight. Why? And I think, yeah, but I talked to her. And after a long time, actually, it was really annoying to me because we didn't go out. Because okay, let's go somewhere to, I don't know, just eat something again. No, I can't. And sometimes I remember that she made herself sick. And actually she made herself, for example, to vomit, to puked just after eating. And it was like, really, I don't know, it's really difficult. So unfortunately, and I think it is affected by social media. Do you agree?
Um, like my sister and my mom, they doesn't affect the social media maybe
Yeah.
doesn't affect to them.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
But not for
Uh,
everyone, for especially
mm,
for maybe youngsters, young people, or
mm, mm,
teenagers. So
mm,
they compare. I want to be model, so I don't
yes,
want to
yes,
get
yes.
this. Like, yeah,
It's
and it's
because
because,
of media, social
of
media.
course, of course, and step by step, it actually turns into a habit that they can't
Mm-hmm.
change it, and this is the problem.
My sister just drink a coffee in the morning and she eat a little vegetable at lunch uh, and maybe in the at dinner she doesn't eat anything. I don't know. I don't know what
And
she
okay,
consumes.
what
What
is what is
how much of food she consumes in a day? She
so
just drink a
nothing.
coffee. Yeah, drink coffee 2 times a day, twice a day. And she
Mm.
said that that's enough. She don't feel hungry. She doesn't feel hungry.
Really?
And for maybe last week uh, she asked me to buy some medicine for her.
Ah,
Um, yeah, because she have a test, blood test, and the result is not good
of
from
course.
maybe the way she eats make cause the physical health
Of
to her.
course.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
and
course. It can cause
yeah,
serious
my,
problems.
yeah,
Ah,
and she was very worried about that, and she asked me buy her the functional medicine.
of course. So
Yeah,
lack of vitamins. And
yeah.
of course it's really important. So you can't do, so of course you may lose weight in a short period of time because of course you don't eat at all. So it's just vegetables, it's not enough. But actually long time, so in long term, of course, if as I told you, it turns into a habit, like you will face with lack of water, lack of, for example, vitamins, calcium, so everything, fiber, good fat in your body, and it's really dangerous. So
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
think sometimes it's better not to have technology, just
Oh, but she
everything.
has a very beautiful body, a
Ah,
slim and like a model.
ah,
She's yeah, she wear dress. She dress very nice. Maybe the
yeah.
most beautiful in the company.
Ah,
Yeah, because
ah.
she built her body very slim and thin and it's yeah. And
And does
she
she
want
work
to keep that
out?
the shape of body. Yes,
Yeah, does she work out? Like, exercise, do some exercise every
yes,
day?
yes, yes,
Oh, so
yes. She
perfect.
work out.
Yeah.
Um, but her face, maybe she has a good shape, but her face, her skin is not good.
Because
So
of
yeah,
food, I think.
yeah, because of food. Yeah.
Of course. So because yeah, so she needs to eat. So maybe after this test, now she makes some changes on her diet. So I think so it's good. So because I think it's really good. Of course, having a good body is really perfect, but you know how to have is really important. So just I can't. So every day I decide to have, okay, today, so I will eat a healthy diet and just I can't. Yeah, really, I can't. It's really difficult. Yeah. And sometimes we lose our appetite. What is that? Yeah. You don't want to eat.
Don't want
You
to
don't
eat.
want to eat. You don't feel hungry. You have no, I don't know, desire to eat food. It's like, you know, I don't want to eat. So no longer feel hungry and have a desire to eat. So the death of our dog was a shock to her granddaughter, to her daughter. So she lost her appetite and locked herself in the room for days. So of course, when we experience trauma, or I don't know, when we are not happy, when we are stressed, so of course we lose our appetite, but normally it's temporary for a short period of time. So have you ever lost your appetite, so due to something that happened to you?
No, I love food. I love eating. I have to control and remind me don't eat too much. I can eat too much, and I feel it's good. Everything I feel is that's a good, very good dishes.
But you are really in shape. That's perfect. You're really fit. Good for you. So
Uh,
you eat and you don't gain.
I work out. I work
Yeah,
out maybe. Yes.
yeah, that's
I
perfect.
aware.
Yeah, that's perfect. So actually, I asked my daughter to remind me not to eat. Mom, not to eat.
Not
It's too much. Yeah, yeah. Of course, sometimes I don't know. I talk to my friend and my sister, like, you know, yeah, when they're especially when they're stressed, sad, they can't eat, and I'm like, so why I can? I'm really stressed, but I can eat a lot. So I have nothing. Yeah, it's
Yes.
like it depends on character, I think. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah. And my husband can can eat a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. So why
Mm.
not when you work out and when you're healthy, so you can eat and you can work out when you don't gain weight, when you are not overweight. So of course you're healthy. So why not? So why you need to enjoy? And food is really, I think the most enjoyable thing in the world is food. Yeah, really. And I have guilty pleasure. Do you have guilty pleasure about food? Man, do you have guilty pleasure about food?
Gift of
I,
pleasure.
I do.
Gift of pleasure. That's mean
Yeah,
what?
for example, we do
Gift
something and
of
we really enjoy, but
pleasure.
after doing, we feel like, I don't know, we regret. Like, for example, I eat about French fries. I can't control really myself. So French fries, I think, is my weakness point. And every time, and I know that it's not healthy. I don't want to eat fried because I know that they're not healthy, but I eat. And after that, I feel like I shouldn't have eaten that
Yeah,
much.
yeah, 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 a
So
lot.
this is this is my guilty pleasure. Yeah.
After eating, I want to vomit, vomit, vomit.
That's so great. That is really
Uh-huh.
bad. Okay. So this is guilty pleasure. So it can
Oh,
happen
really
for
pleasure.
different things. Yeah. When you feel sorry about doing something that you really enjoyed. So yeah, that is my guilty pleasure. I don't like it, but I can't control.
Yeah.
Well, and crave. My son is always craving chocolate. All kids, I think, they all the time, they want, they greatly want chocolate, really want chocolate. So that is the meaning of crave, and especially to crave sweets. So people like. So that is the meaning of crave, to have a great desire for something. a very strong feeling. You really want chocolate. You really like it. So, do you tell me? Do you have crave?
No, I don't grade anything, I think. But my daughter, she
Craves for what?
is
Craves to what?
she graded chocolate.
Oh,
She can eat a lot and she can eat all day.
yeah, of course, because it's
Uh,
delicious. Because it's really delicious. So it's like really yummy, delicious, tasty. So how we can, yeah, because my all the time I tell, I ask my daughter not to eat. It's not chocolate. It's not, but mom, it's really yummy. Just, just yummy. It's yummy. So
really.
crave as a verb. So when you crave something, that is, you have a great desire for it. And wow. For example, it's not only for about food, you know that. For example, some young children, especially, I see that they crave attention, you know? They really want attention, they really need. So that is actually, we can use this word for different things, not only about food. Of course, food or I don't know, something that you can eat is one of them. But we have different things like attention. So we say that, okay, they want me, for example, to pay more attention. So it's like they crave attention. So chocolate is okay, but how about attention? So, and
I
company.
grade
Yeah,
early morning. I grade morning,
of
maybe.
course. Me too. Yeah, of course. But actually, when you crave chocolate, you can eat it. But when I
Yeah.
crave money, I can't make it. The problem is
Mm.
here. Just, I think about it. Especially when I'm upset, like depressed sometimes. I feel upset. I'm like, okay, yeah, I really crave money. Then I feel better. But yeah.
I grade money, but I can't eat it. You
Yeah.
you you said that you can't make it, but
Yeah.
I can't eat it.
Yeah. Of course you get it. Yeah, of course. Eating money,
Okay.
yeah. But some people eat money. It's not eating
Oh.
physically, of course. I don't know what they do with money. I think something, not, no, it's not eating physically, real eating. No, it's different. It means, for example, I don't know, they have a lot of money, large amount of money, and after one day they have nothing. And I say, okay, dear, you didn't spend, you ate it. Yeah, you ate your money. So what did you do with your money? So that is the definition of eating money. So some people can eat money, they spend a lot. Really, for example, they have large amount of money and one day they don't have anything. They spend a lot and say, so I think they eat money. They don't spend. So this is some people can. And company. So you know that company is different from that company that we work at. So the fact of being with a person or people, or the person or people you are with. So for example, me and my friends have good company. So it's okay. We can be with actually together very well. We can spend time very well. So being with people, that is company. So, and my 8-hour train trip to Nut Track would be really boring without my cousin's company. She's such a good laugh. So that's really good having some people around you that can make you happy, can make you laugh. So that's really good. So tell me, who is the best person, okay, when it comes to, I don't know, having a good company? Who is the best person in your family?
My family. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everyone in my family is my company.
Ah, yeah. My company, no.
Um,
My company is not
my
good because, you know, when you say company, it means when this, for example, my sister's company. So I enjoyed the trip because of my sister's company. It was, you know, because my sister was with me. I was really happy because actually she made everything more interesting. So this is someone's company, of course.
yeah, maybe my daughter.
Ah,
Yes, I will. We will be boring without her company.
yeah, of course. Very good. Without her company, this one is really good. Well, and okay. So do you want to make sentences using the words?
Yeah, but hmm. Loaded. Um, I don't understand. Uh, I don't understand. Uh, what? I don't understand what they are think.
Yeah.
Uh, um, mm, uh, I don't understand their loaded accents in the stage, on the
On the
stage,
stage, on the
on
stage. So,
stage, on stage.
yeah, of course. Yeah,
Um, I
on stage.
really don't understand.
Yeah.
Um, their
Ludic. Of course, you know that.
loaded,
Just let me
loaded.
say that. I mean, you may see this word ludicrous. They are the same. Ludic actually is ludicrous. So like okay, ridiculous, ludicrous. Okay.
Ridiculous,
Okay,
ridiculous.
you may see this one, this word. This ludic is short abbreviation of ludicrous. And you know, and they are
Um,
slightly with, for example, when you say ludic and we say funny, they are related, but they are not the same. So because as I told you, yeah, ludic is being laughable, but ridiculous. You know, for example, I don't know, a cat driving car. There's no idea, but it's fun. It's okay. But funny is actually something different. It's, of course, it can cause laughter and maybe amusement, but it's not necessarily ridiculous. So, you know, maybe there is a thought behind it. So they are slightly different when you use ludic. And so, of course, sometimes some ludic videos, or for example, I don't know, activities.
loaded book, the loaded book, loaded books, loaded story, loaded video. Yeah.
Videos, of course, recording, for example. So you can say,
Um,
yeah, ludic. And
eating disorder, eating disorder. Mm. um, we should uh, we should have a balanced diet.
yeah,
Um, avoid and avoid uh, to be in eating disorder.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Just let me make some notes because before I, okay.
Or eating disorder. Cause unbalance and eating disorder cause both mental and physical health.
Yeah.
I'm making a sentence.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's okay. Well,
Lose your appetite.
appetite, of course.
Appetite, yeah. I I remember that my kitten had lose loosened its loosened its appetite.
Yeah, after losing his appetite, of course.
For a while before he passed away.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Passed away, of course. Good one. Good one. After
Yeah.
his wife passed away, yeah, lost. So just let me
Yeah.
say something.
Before
Just let me say
maybe
something. Yeah.
before that, before the time, uh, uh, a short time before someone or something, or maybe animals died, I I have a experience. No, like I see they um, lose their appetite.
Of course, when they experience a trauma, of course, we see that they lose their appetite. So, yes. Okay, and
Right. Mm.
well,
Mm, I great deal. I um um I work hard and I grace to have a holiday.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
great. Okay, just let's say some. No, you complete. Then I will say because I may forget. I'm making some notes. Okay.
After a long day of work, I am greater, quiet. I greater, quiet um, evening to if I quiet. I great to be at home to read a book.
Yeah. Crave. Okay. Crave books. So okay.
Yeah. Uh, my trip is will be not interesting if um with without my husband's company.
Huh?
My trips
Very good.
will not be interesting without his company.
Of course, very good. So will not. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can say. Well, and now it's my turn. So I, okay, made some notes. The first one, so that you made your sentence. So first, let's talk about ludic, that you said ludic book, ludic,
Yes.
for example, recording, ludic audio. So let's say you can say grammatically is correct, but if it's commonly used, no. Because when we say ludic, ludic is playful, is fun. Okay, of course you can say, for example, that's, I don't know, for example, that one was ludic. So you can say, but I think it's not really, you know, commonly used to say, for example, ludic book. So fun is book, so humorous is good, fun is good. So you can say ludic, for example, because when it comes to literature, so when we say ludic, it's relating to or characterized by play. So because, for example, I don't know, someone's humor is often ludic. For example, William's humor, for example, in his book is always ludic. So this way you can use it. So actually the way that you use it should be slightly different. As I told you, grammatically it's definitely correct, so it's okay, but it's better. So this is the first one. And yeah, we have another one, crave. This one. You can use crave, crave too, but you can also say, for example, okay, I have, for example, I have, how to use, I want to say how to use crave after have, because crave is verb. I have a craving for something. So you can use it this way. I have a craving for chocolate. So this is good because I actually added ing. So now I can use it. So I have a craving, or I crave something. So you know that's something. Or if you want to use verb, I crave to do. For example, I crave to, I don't know, to return to my hometown. I crave. So crave something or crave to. So you can say. And about company, that was really good. And you said that he lost his appetite after his wife passed away, right? Yeah, of course, passed away. Just here we have actually a grammatical structure. First of all, you are talking about two actions. Both happened in the past, one before another. First, the wife passed away, then he lost his appetite. So he lost his appetite after his wife had passed away. Past perfect before past simple, okay?
Yes.
So had
Thank
passed
you.
away. Yeah, of course, and justice, totally. That was really good. Well, okay, let's see. This one, MacBank. Okay, it's a MacBank. So let's let's see what is this. Just one moment. I think I have a good video because it's reading. Again, we don't have reading, so let's watch video. So what is that? And why people do this? So let's see. One moment, please. So mukbang videos, if I can find it. One moment. So you know that mukbang is a really ludic way to make money, really ludic. For example, this is a ludic way. So let's see. Okay. Okay, well, let's watch. Let me share my screen.
Almost every single mukbang channel is underpinned by multiple groups.
Now, we need to state the fact that this covers most mukbang channels, certainly not every single one of them.
You can see.
After going through countless posts and comments online about how these mukbang channels lie in order to gain sometimes over 100 million views per video,
Yeah.
people kept mentioning two names over and over again, labeling them as legitimate mukbangers in the space: Matt Stoney and Nikocado Avocado. These two American YouTubers have built a reputation of eating insanely large amounts of food on camera, with the effects of binge eating such amounts of food in a short span of time being clearly seen throughout their videos, such as this clip of Matt Stoney clearly struggling to breathe after eating 3 large packs of hot ramen noodles. Matt Stoney cuts no corners in showing the time he takes to eat the food, with a clear timer showing the consistency of the whole process, from the moment he begins preparing the food to when he finishes eating, and the aftermath of eating large amounts of food in a short time. His videos never include cuts or any suspiciously edited moments meant to trick the viewers, yet feel impressive as they clearly show what is and isn't possible for a human to consume in a given amount of time. All this is important to remember, as Matt Stoney's videos set a baseline for what should and shouldn't be possible in a mukbang video. Additionally, Nikocado Avocado's case clearly depicts the real-time effects of consuming large amounts of unhealthy fast foods, which will be referred to as we look at mukbangers on the other end of the spectrum, whom we will refer to as the fakers. The basic problem with the mukbang genre is that with so many cuts in between the videos, there are plenty of opportunities to stage the whole process. And with some popular mukbang/ASMR videos gaining well over 600 million views, it's no surprise that many YouTubers with less integrity began hopping onto the trend for money and fame. On these channels, the food portions became relatively bigger, the presentations became more colorful, and the cut increased more significantly. Almost all these channels adopted eating the same type of foods, being either high-calorie fast foods with lots of cheese, sea boil, or hot ramen noodles. The overall quantity of food on these channels is arguably much more than the amounts on the OG Korean mukbang show that invented the genre back in the early 2010s, to the point where you really start to wonder, are they really eating all this food in such a short time? Well, when you do a little bit of research, the answer to that question is most definitely no. The best evidence for this can be found when looking closely at these overeating mukbang channels, and you'll soon notice that they only show scenes where they put food in their mouth and never show scenes where they are swallowing the food. Are these mukbangers spitting the food and editing those parts out before uploading the videos? Well, we'll get to that in a bit. But first, let's focus on the fact that it's only one person eating such large amounts of fast food. If that's what these mukbangers are trying to portray, then why are they not gaining weight despite making and uploading these overeating mukbangs every other day? Some of these phony creators have tried to go around this question by stating that they exercise, fast, or have a strict healthy diet before and after the mukbang sessions. And while this may be true to some degree, further evidence suggests that there is more going on behind the scenes than this. A few weeks ago, a post was made on this subreddit, with the hope that someone who had worked with one of these mukbang channels would be kind enough to share their experience working with one of these mukbang creators. The post attracted several comments, which were really informational, but one user's comment stood out as being incredibly helpful. That comment was amazingly from an editor who works for one of these mukbang channels. After talking in depth with the user via Instagram, he revealed some dark truths about what goes on behind the scenes of these mukbang channels. His message started by stating, "As most people have stated before, there are a lot of things that go on during filming that are not included in the final uploaded version. There is a team of directors and editors that help cover up all the scenes that the audience is not supposed to see." When we asked him whether mukbangers really consumed all the food they displayed on their videos, he went on to state that sometimes the food portions are not really that big, but rather several tricks like using a specific camera angle and editing are used to make the food portions look bigger. He would go on to explain that there is another major tactic that his employer uses to make it seem like they are consuming all the food, which we will discuss momentarily. To help drive his point home, he directed me to a different channel called Kahiva, who amazingly had made a video explaining how overeating mukbang channels stage the eating process. In her video, Kahiva clearly illustrates the process these mukbangers use to make it seem like they are eating every last bit of the large portions of food, which will help better explain how these mukbangers seem to eat a lot but still remain super healthy and physically fit. Kahiva initially shows an edited scene where she eats food like a typical mukbang video, followed by the full unedited version of the video, where she explains that she did not swallow an ounce of the food, but rather spat everything into a hidden bin behind the mukbang setup. A Upon inquiring about the validity of these claims from the editor who directed us to this video in the first place, he confirmed that it was all true. Or at least that's what happens behind the scenes on the mukbang channel he works for, and a few others he has worked for in the past. If those two sources are not enough evidence, then it's time to introduce a TikToker who goes by the name Nutritional Narc, who uploaded a video stating that he had been contacted by a close associate of another controversial mukbanger with over 1.5 million followers on TikTok called Baby Dumpling, claiming that Baby Dumpling does indeed spit the food out after taking a bite. And in some extreme cases, she purges the food right after the mukbang session is over, which we later learned is a common tactic used by mukbangers to prevent weight gain. Even more interestingly, these mukbangers go to the extent of using vomit-inducing tablets to ensure that they throw up every last bit of the food they've just eaten on camera. As this Twitter user commented, if every mukbanger really ate all the food in their videos, they'd weigh nearly as much as Nikocado Avocado does. Kahiva, the YouTuber who illustrated how the mukbangers fake their videos, put it best in her video when she said, "These mukbangers are motivated by views and money, seeing as they make over 100 grand per year from videos and sponsorships." She added that fake overeating mukbangs are dangerous because they tend to affect the viewers' eating habits, especially because most people watch mukbangs at night, which results in most viewers going for a snack late at night, which can be detrimental to their health. Overeating mukbangs are even more dangerous when the audience is mostly children, such as in the case of Donna ASMR and many other mukbangs targeted towards younger audiences. As we have seen, mukbang videos can be easily faked, and therefore it is important not to emulate anything you see when watching these videos.
Wow. So some facts about mukbang.
Yeah.
So about Nikocado Avocado, so let me say something about this boy, the fat boy. At the beginning of the video, American, actually, we can say influencer on YouTube, very famous, and you know, he was just thin, really slim, thin person. And after starting his videos, became fat and fat and fat and fat. So finally, actually, you know, his weight caused lots of health problems. Now, after 6 months, about 6 months, he stopped walking. No videos, no mukbang videos, nothing about Nikocado Avocado. And now, after 6 or 7 months, again, he came back with his actually last, you know, his first previous style, very thin, healthy, and no weight. Yeah, that's really interesting. So how he did lose weight in this short period of time, I'm not sure, but that is the way. So according to the video, you tell me what mukbang is.
They eat junk food, fast food, unhealthy food.
And a large amount.
Some of them, yeah. Most of them are junk food, unhealthy food.
Of course. And do they really eat?
Yes,
No.
but I don't eat too much. Yeah, do?
No. Do they eat, really eat? Because, you know, they eat
No.
large.
Maybe no, and they don't eat all the food.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Those is a trick.
Yeah.
They are tricks.
Of course, there's some tricks as we just watched. First, they don't eat. They chew, but they don't swallow. Just, and then, of course, they throw them out of their mouth. So this is the first one. The second, they take some vomit-producing tablets. So like, you know, they vomit after eating. So of course, it's not possible because if you eat, you will be exactly the same as Nikocado Avocado was. So too fat. So it's not possible. But why do you think? Why do you think these type of videos, mukbang videos, have lots of millions of followers and people who like to watch? Because they're really disgusting. So I myself, I hate. So why do you think they have lots of millions of followers and people who are interested in watching?
Yeah, Because their their target when they make that videos to when they make that videos with the purpose to have more followers.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think a lot of people watch to maybe they attacked by queer they yeah they just find it's entertain only.
Of course. And why is not really good to watch mukbang videos at night? Why is not good to watch mukbang videos at night?
Is this in the video?
Of course.
I
I
forgot
just checked, because normally people watch at night, and actually these type, some people feel really hungry, so they eat, of course. So actually this can cause a habit of snacking at night, late night. So they eat something
really?
because I'm watching and I said, for example, someone is eating something, I feel hungry, this is night, so let's take something to eat. So that's really bad, of course. So we had it. And do you think this trend, because it's a trend, will last long on the internet? Or no, you think no, it's just temporary?
It's just temporary because I don't see much. Now I don't see it anymore.
Of course. Actually, I lose my appetite when I watch really. So now I can't eat anything. Yeah, really. It's like really disgusting. The way that they eat is really disgusting. Like, ooh. So I lose it's good for me. So it's because I lose my appetite, so I lose weight. So, so let's watch.
Yeah.
My
You should watch to lose your appetite.
Of course, it's not bad. For me, it's not bad. Well, okay, so we have, of course, so why do millions of people watch mukbang video nowadays? You can, so because they're interesting, entertaining,
Yes.
or or how people who are on a diet or have eating disorder, so it helps, you think, how it helps people it helps really? People
No, I don't think so. I don't think it helps the people.
Yeah, of course. It's really dangerous, I think, especially for people who have eating disorders. So I think it's really...
Yeah, I think the mukbanger want to do business and advertise their products or some brand product.
Yeah.
Some products, some company, they use the video to advertise.
Actually, it's not only for advertising. So let me say something. That for every video that you upload on YouTube and people watch, you are paid. So YouTube will pay you. And when you have 1 million of views, how much money you make, So it's like, it's because of this. So why do you think people, they have, first of all, they make an account on, for example, Instagram. It's okay. Then when they have, now I have some followers. Okay, I create my YouTube channel. Then I have subscribers and I have people who watch my videos. For every video that is watched by people, I am paid by YouTube. So this is the reason why they do. They can easily, just by eating. So they eat, they, I don't know, some using by some ludic behaviors or humor, so they can easily make money. So because of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I said that a kind of advertising.
Because
Because you see the noodle, maybe
what
you
of
have a
course.
brand of the noodle, or the brand of cheese, or brand of the chili, yes, maybe.
Of course, and people want to try.
Yeah, people see the brand of it, of them.
Of course, and then they want to try. Maybe
Yeah,
it's delicious, so why not? Let's try it. So I do agree with you. It's a kind of advertising, but actually I don't know if they are paid or just they do this because they want, because that's really important. So if food companies or, for example, food industry pay these people for advertising their products, so I need to search because it's really interesting. So if they pay, because these type of videos can have some negative effects on people, not only positive. So I think, oh, they're really disgusting. But I do agree, definitely agree. People who watch like to try, so try it. So it's really normal. Okay, well, my beautiful man. So we have
yeah,
actually two other questions. So I would actually do, if I send them, can you think, but just think, I don't want you just to do something. Just think about them and add a next session. So maybe tomorrow I will ask you these two questions because they're advanced discussions. So it's not bad to talk. These two questions,
yeah,
this and this one. Okay?
yeah. Okay,
So
thank you.
I will send it to you, of course, and then we'll talk about it. Okay?
Yeah,
Well, my dear man, so have a great day, wonderful day, and see you tomorrow.
yes. See you
Okay.
tomorrow. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Welcome. Goodbye.